I know. Okay, this is the second session of the Dungeon of the Mad Dwarf, or the Dungeon of Dread, or whatever. And when we last left off, the characters have met the brother of Pete, who has introduced himself as
Jake Hammerfall.
And basically now we have a new player, Heather. And yeah, as you can see on the map, Heather, you should see your character's face like a small square. You can move that around. So since we are now not in a combat situation, you can move whenever. Okay?
Okay.
This is an inn in the town of Ashlia, in the Grey Tiger's kingdom, and you have come here to this inn and to this town because you have heard that a very ancient dungeon that was built by a crazy dwarf that houses lots of treasure has been found again, and you want to go there to get the treasure or some of the rare jewelry or and other items that might be there. So yeah, so you're about to enter the inn if you want. So I put you outside of the inn so you can make a grand entrance. So yeah, okay, this is the setup. What do you guys do? By the way, Alex, your character basically just said, "Where is my brother?" And that's where we left off last time. You didn't even have a face last time.
Yep, so. I was a faceless victim.
Yep.
He suddenly grew a face.
Reference.
My God.
Reference only like 2 people will get, maybe. But anyway, continue.
So, as I was saying, as I was asking, where is my brother Pete? He usually sits in this chair over there.
One more thing. Heather, can you move your character?
Yes.
Okay, great. Just wanted to check. Okay, let's go.
Right there.
And then the orc barkeep. I forgot his name. I think it'll just be Gumork. There we go. Gumork the orc. Gumork says, I think he had a different name, but he's got multiple names, like nicknames. Gumork says, well, he headed off with these 2 gentlemen. He headed off with these 2 gentlemen here into the recently discovered dungeon. I heard he died there heroically.
There's a pause, in terms of just like disbelief, that kind of thing.
And the orc guy is just kind of moving away.
All right. So he looks at both of them with a bit of rage, in the eyes. You can tell he's pissed, and he picks out Cade. Oh, sorry. Scipio. and grabs him by the collar and said, and just barks, take him to me.
He nods and just waits to be let go of.
Do I have to roll the initiative?
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, but very, very close. All right.
Either way.
Alright.
It's like the move. Okay, you walked past Cade. You walked past by a person that Heather will describe now. Because that's technically our entrance then. Heather? Huh.
I choose to believe the person I walk past is so far beyond description that she is not.
She's faceless, bodiless, just a spirit. Yeah.
And now forced to roll will in place of sanity.
There we go. She was.
Sorry. I ran the dogs out, and there was insanity.
Who let the dogs out? Who?
Me.
Damn it, Heather, you're a loose cannon.
It's always been me. Walking out of the inn, you'll see Hawk. She's about 5'4". She's got long red hair that's mostly kept pulled back. She's dressed well. For someone who is traveling, she's got a large backpack strapped on her back. She has 2 pouches hanging from her belt, and her left arm is cradled kind of oddly against her chest, like it was almost like it was broken and never healed properly.
Okay, so this is what Scipio and Sevaril sees, and probably also Jake, since Sevaril is opening the door. Sevaril is silent so far. Not wanting to.
Not wanting to engage.
I'm busy not getting my head cut off right now, otherwise I might say something.
No, I'll basically say something along the lines of I where are those priests? They're supposed to watch out for him. Don't they know he was cursed?
He was cast.
That's what they tell me he had. But go now, move. I need to know where he's at.
Hawk is going to rather brutally interrupt. Excuse me, I thought I just heard you say your brother was cursed?
Well, was, apparently. They said he was slow sometimes.
She'll nod. Oh, I was hoping. I was hoping whoever whoever helped him with his curse might be able to help me with my. Never mind.
You see a hobbit or something like a halfling just coming through, pretty rich-looking guy, and he says, "Stand back, people! I need some drinks." And he just kind of tries to shove you by, but just sneaks by and goes in.
Mm-hmm.
That hobbit was rude.
That hobbit was very rude.
Well, all I know is that we got. What is this place, anyways? That you had to bring my brother in.
Look, your brother escorted us into a dungeon, of which the rumors had that there was much treasure to be had. He seemed more than willing to come with us. We were not privy to the fact that he had a curse and he died there. There's nothing we can do about it now. If you wish to assist us to reclaim his body, that is fine, but we're going back into the dungeon.
He always liked shinies. Damn it!
Wait, you're going into the dungeon too?
Yes, but we're waiting on some people.
You wouldn't mind if I happened to tag along, would you?
Well, what can you do?
Well, I've made a living for myself as a treasure hunter. And I have experience in caves, underground areas. I have experience with traps.
Fine, you can come. Let's go. Quick. He looks at the cleric and he says, "Are we going to wait for the pirates?"
Trouble for the past.
Alright.
We shouldn't go in unprepared, I think.
You see Captain Red coming from the distance, but he's got a bunch of wounds on him. And he just falls down onto the ground. And he says,
"What the hell happened to you?"
And he's just bleeding out, and he says, "My friend, I'm sorry, I cannot join you on this adventure. Apparently, as soon as some parties found out that we were going in there, they didn't want us to go, and they paid my treacherous new crew to work for them, except a couple of loyal ones who they killed, and me. You must be careful. You must be careful from the mage." And he dies.
I immediately pillage his body.
As your hand starts rifling through his pocket, Scipio's foot will just press down on it. Really?
Well, we can survive or we can be righteous. It's your choice.
Hold on a minute. He's gonna feel for a pulse.
He's dead. You look at him. He's got a bunch of sword wounds on him, just gashing out on his neck, and it's a miracle he made it here.
Scipio turns away and just says, "Make it quick."
What do I get?
You get a saber. Wait, let me add it to your stuff.
I'm taking notes, man. You could do it. That's right. It's pretty dynamic.
Yeah, it's just drag and drop, so don't worry. So that would be a martial weapon, I'm guessing. A scimitar then, right? Inventory. You have a horse, right?
Yeah, you could just tell me what I get, and then we could do the inventory stuff later, so we could move on.
Right. I'm just gonna add the scimitar. His clothes are pretty old pirate clothes, unless you really want it.
No, I don't. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put the clothes in one of the backpacks. Yeah, I'm gonna strip it.
The clothes is actually torn, like it's not very much use unless you want to
Yeah, I take my dagger and I cut his clothes off of him with the blood on it, and I put it inside of my bag.
Okay, okay. It's basically at this point it's just bloody rags. So.
I look at both of them that walked away from me. I looked at both of them that walked away, and I said, "Well, it's either he can leave a scent or we can."
Okay, and you also find 30 silver on him. And you find a bottle of snake blood rum.
Rum. Snake blood?
Snake blood rum. It's not actual snake blood.
Yes.
You're familiar with it. It's just a very strong rum.
Excellent. All right. I guess I just regain my composure. I pick up the body and I drag it into the inn, and I look at the orc and I say, "Clean this up. Thanks for alerting our friend here in such a nice way of his brother's death, you asshole." And I walk out.
Okay. And he's just silent. But he basically just,
And I pirouette.
By the way, Scipio is not his conscience is not feeling too well. Like he feels that he should do something because it could mean trouble with his god at this point. But it's not too bad yet, you know. But it is something. Something is, you know. It was basically taking from a fresh killed person, like who they didn't kill, you know, but he just died, and not burying him. So, but yeah, it's not like you won't like lose your powers or anything, but you know, it's not. You feel like in your dogma, it's like, you know, pretty clearly stated that it's not
Clearly,
okay.
clearly the only correct thing to do is wait for Sevaril to die and then take his stuff. Appropriate retribution, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Yep. Anyway, so you guys want to just switch to the dungeon then?
Yeah.
Sure.
This is a good place, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me bring up the map. Yep. Okay. You basically return to the dungeon entrance. Those who have not returned, it's a big mountain, and there's a big old wooden door with iron fittings. Go.
Please, direct me to the body.
Right this way. Step only where we step, otherwise you may run into a trap.
Thanks.
At this point, I will crack my sunrod.
Okay. You can see now just fine. You see a corridor, 5 foot wide, and you go through. There's another door. You go through. The other guys go, even though they are careful, they know which is the safe way. You can see 5 doors in front of you, Heather, since that's new for you.
Mm-hmm.
And how was it again? Yeah. On the very left, the door has a blade on it, like a sword. Then the door next to it, there's a bunny. The door in the middle, which is next to it, has a helmet. The door next to that, on the right side, has a face, a big grinning face. And on the very end, there's a door which, what was it again? I think a bucket or something, yeah. No, cauldron. There we go. Yeah.
Sure.
Strange imagery on these doors.
We'll have time to look at them later. And then I take out my pickaxe. More than likely somebody killed him, right? Or something. Time for vengeance.
Raptors. Be careful, they are... well, dangerous, obviously.
Alright. And then I head through the door.
Hawk will take out her crossbow and follow.
And load it, I assume.
Yes, she's going to load it.
I'll bring up the rear.
Okay. Okay, Jake, as you follow the corridors, you see 2 corridors to your left and right. You basically, I don't have to re-explain it to you. You see what you see. There's nothing new right now. At least for you it is new, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I look back to Scipio, and I basically point left, straight, right, where
He gestures to his right.
All right. Then, so shield up, axe ready. I start to move right.
Okay, you're somewhat shocked as you can see the mauled and decapitated remains of your brother. Next to it, a dead raptor, like a lizard, giant lizard of some sort, and it looks like that it has been mauled by something else, and also scratched and everything. The flesh is torn, also a little bit eaten, but you can barely recognize your brother's corpse, and it's a very depressing and shocking sight.
So Jake just stands there.
As he is standing there, depressed, one of the raptors that was one of the 3 jumps down. He was hiding. Let me see here. I'm gonna see here how well he hid. Dip. Right, we're gonna. I'm just bringing up something quick. There we go. Okay. Okay, I rolled. Let me see your spot check. And yeah, you can't see him, so he gets the first attack. But then we'll go from wherever. So.
Yep.
Okay.
He does 90 damage to you. Game over.
Yes, exactly. How did you know? Yeah, we know no more rolling and stuff, I just decide when you die or not, because... Anyway, yeah. He does a normal attack. And he slashes at you with his talons. And I'm pretty sure that does not even, it's just...
Well, since I'm flat-footed, so he has to do a 20 or above.
Oh, okay. Right. But... he basically slashes at you, but it ricochets off the armor, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
But probably it was that low of a roll, it just missed in this case,
okay.
I would say. Okay, yeah, so this was his turn. This was his surprise turn, and he missed his opportunity. Now it's your turn.
Okay. Initiative.
I have already done. Don't worry.
Okay. I just. It's always fun to roll for this. Okay. So
you can roll, and it won't do you anything. So.
Oh. Well, I'm going to get ready to attack then. Hold on.
Okay.
My abilities. All right. There. Okay. rolled for 18.
Okay. 18. There we go. Yeah, you hit him. Roll damage.
Okay. So, where would I roll for damage on the character sheet?
You just go to your actions.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, the damage isn't rolled up here.
Wait. Combat. Also, the heavy pick. I gotta change here the heavy pick. Right. It's 1, and the heavy pick is how much?
It's 1d6, and then I do let's see here, +4 damage.
Right.
So
I'll
roll 1d6 right now.
I know why. Okay, because the problem is we haven't finished your character. We're just noticing it now. Great.
Good job.
Great job.
Anyways, there you go.
Okay.
I did 5 damage.
Okay.
I swing for like it's one of its arms. Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna fix this just pretty quick, and then this should be a martial weapon. There we go. Pick heavy. And I will. No, just once. We'll deal with your other stuff later. Right now, this is important. Okay. +1, and because I figured out how I can change the attacks of the weapons, so now I don't have to change it. Now it's with the weapon together, so
that's good.
Yeah. Okay. We need to figure out eventually the items, so I have it written down, so don't worry. Okay, then next actor, or as it says here, it's Hawk. Heather.
Ooh, spiffy.
For a second, let's see jack shit now, because I moved the tables, but yeah. There we go. Yeah, you are in the back. You can hear some screeching and some swinging of weapons. So you did 8 damage, right? Right, that's yeah, you hit him pretty bad, and he's wounded, and he's been already wounded. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, Heather.
I'm gonna move up.
You could move next to the people, so because there's just enough space.
So I'm gonna move. Oh dear, I moved somebody else. Oh well.
It's cool. I'll move him back.
Attack of opportunity.
So I'm gonna move up to see what's going on. And
okay, you can see Jake, and he's in combat with a big lizard creature, which stands on its 2 strong back feet. It's got 2 smaller arms. It stands about 6 feet tall. Basically, in short term, it looks like it's a raptor. And behind it, there is a corpse of a human or a elf, possibly. You can't say, it's too damaged. And a corpse of another raptor. And behind it is darkness. Shoot magic missile into it. And I'm just...
I'm gonna shoot my crossbow into it.
Very good. Very good.
Into the darkness.
By the way, You gotta tell me what bolt you use, and also when you use it, you know, like cross it off.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be using a standard bolt
Okay.
this round.
Okay. I can remove the bolt too once you're done. Okay, so this is your first thing. So what you want to do, you want to go to your character sheet and go to the lowest tab in actions, and then just you see the name of it, crossbow light, and then there's a little symbol, and then there's like an attack, and that's what you have to double click to do the attack. Ooh, nice. That's a definite hit. Okay. I think that's a crit. It says it's a crit.
Yep. Should I roll again?
Okay, because it's on a crit on a 19 and 20. No, it's fine. I'm gonna roll a critical hit table because we do that here.
Ooh.
So percentile dial out, and what do we get? We get a. Oh, jeez! I got a 96. Okay, that's a piercing weapon. You hit the head. So that's max damage, and you hit it in the straight in the eye, and it's out for a round. So, okay, what is the max damage on your weapon? 1d8. So 8, and it's blinded partially. So it will get a minus to its attack, to its insane attack, and it's out for, let me see how many rounds. I'll roll a 1d4, 2 rounds.
Ooh.
And, yeah, 30, what is it? Yeah. No. There we go. Okay. Very well done. Very well done indeed. Okay. It screeches up a horrible scream and is just wailing in pain and in agony. And, yeah. Now it's Sevaril's turn.
Alright, I approach from behind this large man that we have just recruited or is coming to help his brother. And I will take my crossbow out and fire at the closest raptor.
Okay, give me 1 second. I just gotta do something quick for yeah, just something quick. There we go. Okay, it should be plus 10 now, right, Alex?
Oh, the hit is
with
plus
everything.
8. The damage is plus 5. Okay. But yeah.
Okay, wait. It's plus 1, and then you said the plus 2 is for your attack.
Yeah. For I was just talking about the damage. The attack was correct. It's plus 8 for the attack bonus altogether. The damage you have it at 1d6 plus 2. It should just be 1d6 plus 5.
Right. Wait. Damage. Plus 5, right? Okay, just fix that. Now it's 1d6 plus 7 in total.
Well, no, it's plus 5 is the grand total. As in, like, that's the bonus damage. Because it's plus 1 for the heavy pick, plus 2 for weapon specialization,
Okay,
and
yeah.
plus 2 for strength.
Yeah.
There we go. Everything's great. Hunky dory.
Great. Sorry, Andre. I didn't want to steal your thunder, so...
No, that's cool.
So...
You let me know when I can roll.
Yeah. Because we totally forgot to do Alex's inventory, but, you know, we'll figure it out. Let's just move on.
Inventory. Yeah.
Okay, great job.
So I can roll?
Yeah, roll. Okay, 19, you hit. Roll damage.
7.
Okay, 7. Wait, no.
Did it not show? Did you not see the 7 roll out?
No, it did. It did. It's just. Oh well. Yeah, it's not you. It's not you. It's me.
Okay.
It's me.
Gotta roll the chart. Yeah. See if he gets hit in the other eye.
No, for that I don't need to roll the chart because it's 15 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of made a mistake last time, but
Okay.
because it was supposed to be just if it's a true crit, which is 19 or 20. But since it's a masterwork weapon, I'll make it count this time because it was so beautiful. So whatever.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, you hit him pretty good. He screeches up even more. So.
Okay. All right.
Now it's Scipio's turn.
He is going to look around the corner.
You can see the corridor to the south. Now you can see it a little bit more.
Okay.
Wait, let me reveal it. There we go. So it continues on. Yep.
He is going to cast Sound Burst just behind the body of Peep.
Sound burst. Okay.
What
What does it do?
It's 1d8 sonic damage, and in 10 feet.
Okay.
And,
So it would work out.
a-
You would do it, if you would do it at like where Pete was, it wouldn't damage you guys.
That's correct.
Just you
And
would. Okay.
and it's a Fortitude save or be stunned for a round.
Okay. Then do the spell. You don't have to roll for it, so. Okay. So I just gotta roll for the Raptor Fortitude save. Oh, you gotta roll damage, yeah. So 2 damage.
Two damage. The difficulty on the Fortitude roll is 16. 15. Sorry.
60. That would be
15.
15. Okay. Where in the frick is the Fortitude? I don't even know if I put. Okay, melee. Oh, there we go. Fortitude. 15, right? Yeah, he got it. He's in pain, but he's got 2 rounds. He's still stunned, but he's not gonna get an extra stunning round because of that. So he resists that.
Castle's foiled again.
So that was a good idea, but he does lose 2 hit points, so that's something. The wounds start kind of bleeding a little bit more. Okay. Then that would be the next round. Okay. And since the raptor is still in pain for this round, and then another round. Yeah. Now it's Jake Hammerfall's turn.
Alright, it's time to beat the snot out of this thing, because you had it coming.
Right. It's not a critical failure, don't worry.
I know. But it's just like, yeah.
It's 10.
Poor
Yeah, you miss. He's like moving around. It's a bad. You swing badly. You're in really big rage, and it's not as controlled. And he's like jerking around in pain so much, so that you just miss. Okay. Next person is Heather.
Yep.
It actually shows up now when I choose it. It's pretty cool. So you should see it in the text.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a little thing. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you anyway.
Okay. So how does this thing look?
It's in pain. It has it has the fucking crossbow in the eye. It's got another crossbow in the body from Sevaril, in its torso somewhere, and it's got like a gashing wound from the pick from Jake, and the sound attack hurt it also a little bit, but it's still in pain mainly from your arrow.
Okay. I'm going to load my crossbow and fire at it again.
Okay, since it's a light crossbow, I think you can load and fire in one turn, right?
Yep.
Yep. Heavy crossbow, I think you need at least one turn to load. But yeah, go ahead, shoot. Wow, you were rolling like hell, yeah. Roll damage. It's not a critical. The previous one I made a mistake because it was 18, but we'll just let this one slide. So, okay, that's a 5 damage. Well done. Okay, next person is Sevaril.
Same attack.
Okay. You also got a light crossbow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just asking.
12, I missed.
Okay, you missed this one. Yes. You have deducted. Okay, Scipio's turn.
He is going to step up and take a swing at it with his mace.
Yep. Go for it. And you hit, roll damage. You've been rolling, this is the like third 18.
And 1 damage.
You don't get a strength bonus, right?
I have a penalty to strength, but a +1 because of my mace being +1.
Right. So you don't get a bonus. Okay, what one? One is one. One is one.
I bop it gently on the nose.
Yeah, from all the pain he's feeling, that's like the least of his worries. So this is the second round, so he's still stunned. The next round, if he's still alive, he'll be in action, and he's gonna be furious.
Just need the munchkin.
How long was that?
Right.
Oh no, forget it. Bad. I have an idea. Go ahead, go on.
Okay, Alex, you pointed out something, but I'm saying,
I know, yeah, just for next.
Mr. Rule's lawyer, I will say that he's been in such pain that he's like jerking around. So the minus that he gets, he regains through sheer insane, like just like movement. It is unpredictable. Because I'm a DM, I can say this shit. So
just say it, bro.
just say it. Yeah. Suddenly, Jake Hammerfall has a heart attack and dies. Great job. Roll up another character.
All right, well there you go. Take that.
You hit him. Either way, with the minus, with the you hit him.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, that's 6 damage. And that's you hit him pretty bad in the neck area. You make a gashing wound. Okay, that's like mostly he would be. Let me do a. I'm gonna see because he's already bleeding so bad. I'm gonna do a fortitude roll. There we go. Okay, he just barely staying conscious. Okay. It's time for Hawk, Kisara. I do like the name, by the way. It's pretty cool.
Thank you. Alex.
I love hashtag rule Nazi. Okay, viewers, this is what Alex has written in the mumble chat. Also, the crossbow shots were automatic crits at that range. Rules Nazi.
Because he was helpless, stunned. Or she can't judge. Anyways, go ahead.
I don't believe in automatic crits. That's the thing. I don't believe it.
I know, but
even if that's in the rule. Like an automatic hit, maybe, but anyway.
I'm going to load and fire
Okay.
the crossbow again.
Okay. So this is the third bolt, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
18, you hit.
4 damage.
Okay, you hit him pretty well. And, yeah, he's even more injured. Let me see here. Now it's Sevaril's turn.
I'm going to take the bottle of snake blood rum and throw it at the wall or the ceiling above the reptiles.
Okay, that's is there a throw kind of thing? I think that's the base. It would. Okay, you just go into combat, I would say, and there should be just your basic ranged attack. Just roll that.
Okay.
And let's see. I'll tell you if you hit. Of course, you miss. What happens is, this is what happens. You see, you throw it, and it actually, the direction is good, but you throw it too strong and it flies too high, and it.
What happened?
I don't know. I think it's K's. I don't know. Well, there was some interference. Anyway, you throw it. It's a little bit too. It's too strong, and it breaks. And the entire rum. You and Hawk are drenched in rum. Actually, all 4 of you, but mostly you and Hawk. Scipio and Sevaril and Jake get some rum too on them.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
And it's pretty foul smelling. It's more like grog than rum.
That was a try. Sorry, guys. Watch out with that sunstick.
Also, you're dodging the clay shards, but don't worry about it. I'm not gonna be a dick. And
I have a helmet. We're good.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's Scipio's turn.
Just gonna take another swing.
Okay.
Boop him lightly on the nose, kid.
Okay, you hit.
That should as a note that should be +4 because my mace is +1. But
I'll fix that. I'll fix that.
Hey!
5
and I'll
damage.
actually do some damage this time.
Right, nice. I will because I just figured it out how to fix that. It's a little bit you gotta anyway. But that's okay. Okay. Okay, I fixed it now.
Thank you.
And you hit him for 5 damage. Yeah, you hit him pretty bad. I'm gonna do a fortitude check. And see if he stays conscious. He's now kind of in a berserker rage, but just kind of. Just how much strength he's got left to do anything. Yeah, he does not want to pass out. Just he doesn't care. Okay, so then, it's the Megaraptor's turn. And guess what? He will be attacking Jake with a full attack. And we all know how those go. Okay. Okay, 4 claws, full, 14. That misses. By the way, he's now again at his senses, so.
Okay.
So 14.
Because that would have been a -3 to his attack rolls if he was helpless. While he was
Yes. I know that now, so thank you. So his 4 claws, they miss. So the 4 claws miss. The other 4 claws miss. The talons miss. The bite hits, and that's a critical hit. Ooh, that's a legit critical hit. It's 20. So, jeez.
You're all dead.
No, it's just for Jake right now.
Poor Jake.
We'll see what happens.
It runs in the family.
He's going to die 5 feet away from his. He's going to die with inside of his.
No, he won't die. The chances of the really insane shit happening is like mostly 30%. Out of 100%, you know. And you're still in the eviscerating, so you get a 1. Okay, it's pretty bad. +1 on multiple on this critical, so it's like he's full. That 1 attack, the bite attack, is basically multiple and chance that the shield breaks. Okay.
Okay.
What is it?
Well, he has to do like 30 damage since it's +1 in order to destroy it.
Yeah, we'll see how much damage that is. Yeah. The bite is 2d6 +2, so that's 12 +2. That's 14. So that's 28. Jesus Christ. Basically, like just fucking.
She maxed out.
28. No, you're still alive. I know how much hit points you have.
No, I'm saying that he maxed out.
No, 28 was the damage that he got. So you said 30 for the shield?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the shield stays. Like I could check for the hardness and all the bullshit, but fuck that.
No, that is the hardness. That's what I was.
Oh, great job. So then you're fine. Fine. The shield is fine. And do you have any hardness on your armor or anything? Because 28 is the damage you'll get.
I did not know hardness will make a factor here. Hold on.
Oh no! Wait! No. No, hardness is only in this case, right? So 28 you get. So that is then 65. And yes, 28. You're down to 37. So he does bite you pretty bad. Right now I'm going to put it here in temporary. Oh no, that's the temporary. 37. There we go. Okay. That was his attack. And it's your turn now, Jake.
Alright. This guy's gonna die. This thing.
He's he's on his last legs, but he's like in a berserker mode, so he won't flee.
Yeah.
12. Yeah, that misses. And it's now Hawk's turn.
Okay. We're going to go with the crossbow again.
Yep. There we go. 21, and it hits. Roll damage. 4. Okay. Now I gotta see if he stays conscious. Fortitude. He still stays conscious, amazingly. So yeah, but he loses. So next, it's Sevaril's turn.
Sevaril starts to panic because he sees another one of these large warriors start to die. He notices that the bottle that he's thrown has spilled a shit-smelling liquid on top of all of the people that are surrounding him. He feels that death is imminent. He runs, takes out both of his daggers, and goes, "Fucker!" at the closest raptor.
You have to basically literally jump over Scipio.
I will do a backflip over them.
Okay,
I
that's.
will do a backflip with a dexterity check.
Do you have a
Let's
jump?
make this fun.
Let me see if you have a jump skill, and whatever is higher. Let me see what you got. You got a +2, so you got a +3 in jump. What's your dex modifier? Yeah. So I'd say go to your skills. And then roll the total on the very right for jump. There should be a +3.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this was a harder one because there wasn't a lot of space to jump through.
I'm sure, man. It's cool.
So
I just tried to make things fun, man.
Yeah, it would have been cool, but you know, roll a reflex check to see if you can get back on your feet. Okay, there we go. You're fine. You get back on your feet.
Okay.
So you don't get injured. You jump. You kind of hit into them, but not too much. And because you use your superior skill to get back on your feet. And
all right.
Yeah, that was.
It was awesome. Well, it was an awesome try.
That was your move, technically. So you can still attack, though.
Am I in front of them?
No. You are behind them. You can attack still with your. Well, you have your knives out, so you could even throw a knife.
Yeah, I'll throw
right now. Okay, so you go to your actions, and then there should be a dagger, but it should be like
with a picture of 2 arrows.
Yeah, I just changed it to ranged.
Right.
I'm rolling horribly today.
Yeah, I don't know.
Missed.
Like Heather's rolling great, but yeah. Okay, it misses.
Okay.
But it was a valiant effort.
Yeah.
College try.
College.
Yeah,
That was Scipio's turn. I'm just gonna try to beat it again.
Okay. It's just on it's bleeding everywhere. It's just
hand roll awfully.
And you miss. It dodges it. Okay. The next round, right? Round 5. It's the dinosaur's turn. And he'll do a normal attack, since he's pretty weak, on Scipio. And I'm pretty sure he hits. Yeah, he hits. And 15 damage. Right. Okay. That means it's from 40, you get 25.
25.
Yep. I typed it in, so don't worry.
Okay.
I always type it in your current HP in the wounds section. The one on the left I leave alone because that's like shows your max HP. Possible HP. So he slashes at you with his claws. He's pretty weakened. Yeah.
Despite his.
Well, he's in a blood craze. You know, I did roll if he stays unconscious, but he rolled. He's got a huge bonus to fortitude, so which does make sense to a degree. Okay. Now it's Jake's turn.
Yeah, hopefully I don't roll below 5 again. Let's do this. Hey!
Yeah, you definitely hit him. Roll
Okay.
damage.
An actual damage, yeah.
So, that's 10 damage. Wow. Okay.
Take that, Boom.
Congratulations. You basically, you kill him. You take him down to -5, and you can describe how you do it since you did the killing blow.
All right, so I do an overhand swing there with the heavy pick right on its leg, like on the foot, and it gets stuck in place and it's writhing in pain. And then afterwards, I repeatedly bash it with my shield until it's dead.
Nice. And you're just bashing it in, taking the shield into both hands and just like using the edge, using the blunt side. So, and yeah, it's the head is smashed in of the creature, and it falls to the ground. It stops moving after a while. It's just twitching. And congratulations, you have slain the first monster in the dungeon. Just still quite a tough battle. This full attack thing mode.
Is anybody injured?
Yeah, I look at my wound and I just say it's a flesh wound.
Yeah, you're basically bleeding on the floor, but it's a flesh wound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ignoring his own wounds for a moment, I'm going to cast Cure Moderate Wounds on Jake.
Okay. Okay, roll how much HP he gets back.
I'm just checking the dice for it, just a second.
Okay.
It's 2d8.
Okay.
2d8 plus level.
You can roll then. You can just roll 2d8 and then your level, which would be 5. So 6, 11.
That's 11.
Okay, so you're back to 47. And, yeah.
As usual, the wounds glow with an internal light, and it feels as though they're being cauterized as they seal shut.
So you feel quite a bit of pain. Feels like as Scipio's basically explained really well. I don't have to re-explain it. Yeah.
Yeah, I, of course, wince heavily, and then press against the wall because I'm holding on to the wound, yeah.
Right.
He has a bit of a smile on him as he looks down at his own wounds and casts Cure Serious Wounds on himself.
Okay. And yeah, you definitely need it. Just roll again.
That's 48 plus level, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Sorry, 3d8, my mistake.
Yeah. Okay, it's a 5, 8, 4, so 13, 17, so 22.
20.
So you're back at max health, basically.
3 HP down, I think. So, his wounds glow, and there is actually a sizzling sound as the large gash marks across his chest close up. He visibly winces, but he seems as though he's used to it.
A hawk is gonna kind of flinch at that.
So you are at 37 then, not 40? You sure? Because now you rolled a 5, 8, 4, and then plus 5.
Oh, I thought I was at 25 damage. My mistake. Yeah, I'm at max health.
You were at 25 hit points.
Right. Okay. Yeah, then I'd be at max health.
Yeah. Okay. I want to just take a quick break here because I want to discuss with Alex just something quick with his inventory. Okay, we're recording. Okay, so Andre had to leave, and we're just going to say his character is staying back to guard the corpse of Pete, and he's a little bit also paranoid about the dungeon, so he'll be like a little bit careful, maybe looking around into the areas that you have explored, trying to find maybe treasure on his own, but he'll be catching up to you if he can. So meaning that if Andre returns, he'll be playing again. Okay, so let's continue. So you have just slain the raptor.
Yeah.
I will step forward, peek into the room.
Okay. You're basically like stepping on the raptor's corpse.
Completely okay with that.
Okay. Well, you can see everything too, so.
I'm just peeking around the corner to see if there was a third one in there.
You don't see anything else in that room. It seems to be empty other than maybe excrement, what you can see, and maybe some skeletons from previous food.
Okay. Scipio will kneel down and examine the body.
The one that you killed, right?
No, the body of Peep.
It is torn apart from the different claws and bites. The head has been completely removed. That was the final blow. That was that really crazy attack. You can barely recognize him. So yeah.
I'm going to take a moment to look around for the head.
You can find it. It's there. You know, it didn't roll away too far. It's like I will indicate where it is with the drawing. So, do you see it?
Yep.
Okay.
He will step over to the head, and putting the sun rod between his teeth to hold it, he will pick it up and place it on where the neck was.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay, you do so. Okay, you do so, and you know, it gives you some brownie points too with your god. Obviously, once you find the time, I'm guessing you'll bury him, but now is not the time, you know, and that's okay. So yeah, okay.
I will go ahead and press on.
Okay.
You know, we went to if this place was devised to kill people and stuff like that, I want to try and avenge my brother and kill the owner of this place.
Yes.
Right.
Beyond the path to retribution.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
By the way, I totally get creeped out when your character does that.
Okay.
Okay.
But
So
yeah, I go ahead. I move forward.
you don't have any light source per se, so you can only see like one square in front of you. But you do see the corridor continues into the north, and you can see a door to your left. Same wooden door, which you've seen everywhere with the metal, very sturdy, with the iron fittings and everything.
Okay, I will go ahead and let's see here. Hold on a second. I gotta see about a specific roll. Because I'm thinking of bashing the door in.
Okay. Give me a sec. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so, just roll a strength check. How do you want to bash the door in?
With my heavy pick.
Okay. Then, just roll a normal attack roll then. Okay, you get a critical hit for bashing a door in.
Yeah.
Like, this is... That was the same.
Hey, I get the die rolls when they count.
Yep. Well, since, you just do max damage, so... I rolled a 16, so, yeah.
Yeah.
So, just, whatever it is, so you bash in the door.
Yeah, because that's 1d6 plus 5, so that's 5 to 11 times 4, because that's the critical range.
Okay.
When it crits times 4.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
44 damage to that door.
That
I
door
beat the
is...
shit out of that door.
You basically annihilate the door.
Try to revive that.
This is all you see since you don't have a light source. And you're a human, so...
Alright, so I will go at the entrance of where the door was, since I was probably bashing that in.
Okay. This is what you see.
Scipio's behind me. Oh, he probably has the glow rod.
Yeah, but you're standing in the way, so...
Okay.
Hawk is going to load another bolt in her crossbow and move to catch up the others.
Okay. Where good did you say this at then? And, 1 second. Okay. So, yeah, okay. Do you move into more?
Yeah, I entered the doorway.
Okay. I'm going to show you what you see now. Okay.
And there should be enough room now for the light rod to start working with them.
Yep.
And that's when we just see a wall of bones and blood and organs and some shit. I don't know.
You do see bones, so to speak, and wait 1 second. You do find some bones. Let me see here. And yeah, basically you just run into a couple of bones. I'm just gonna, okay, now this is, you cannot see the full room yet, because he's still there, but you can see that the wall ends at like, what is it, 15 feet in, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
So, and,
alright, then I wait for Sunrod Boy to come through. Master of pain.
I am best healed. Hey, consider it a lesson. If healing is painful, maybe you won't go getting yourself hurt so quickly.
Pain don't hurt.
Suddenly you feel a sting, Jake. It's like Like it's just some kind of really quick sting, and you lose 10 hit points.
Okay.
Down to 37.
Cool story.
Alright, let me see who's everybody in the room. Yeah, okay. Now it's your turn.
Alright, can you reveal more of the room? Because there is a sun rod right next to me, and
Okay.
it would have area of effect.
Are you you are looking now, right? So
I've always been looking.
yeah, I rolled in secret. Don't worry.
No, I'm just talking about I was always looking in character, like on the map. So yeah, I see.
I have been rolling for you, so don't worry.
All right, what do we see in the room?
One second. There's all kinds of like stuff lying around, you can see some hay and a lot of bones everywhere. You can see now the full room. There's also some little you guessing little sewer openings of some sort on the side. You couldn't crawl through necessarily, but they're there. And give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, very nice. Okay, it's weird, but you felt this pain like something, right? But you weren't sure where it came from, okay? And now you have made a successful spot check, and you can see a creature. And 1 second, I gotta just. So you see a creature which looks like a very skinny, emaciated blue-black panther with 6 legs and tentacles growing out with kind of stingers on the end from his back. And yeah, he kind of pops out of somewhere from the shadows.
Yeah, I don't care if it could be friendly. Kill it with fire.
Oh, it's not friendly. It wants to kill you. It actually says "food" in like in a kind of weird growl.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right, I like it.
So.
Attack.
It's in the monster manual. It says it can talk common. So.
Ooh, if it can talk common, I can intimidate it.
Oh no!
You could try. If you really want to.
All right, yeah, I want to talk it down. I want to,
Is that kind of
move action?
Okay, then it's a move action. Then you can still attack, I guess.
I'm talking about like in the full spectrum of combat. I can talk and also,
Right.
yell at them.
Right.
All right. So I am going to intimidate the panther to. Basically, I'm going to make it cower so he could, so I can get him with a reduction in his armor.
Okay.
I'm gonna beat his brains in, things like that.
Let me see here. I'll do a counter roll then for his intelligence, or what would it be? I would say,
Okay, intimidate.
So
I got a pretty poopy roll.
What do you say? Like that will determine what I use for rolling.
Okay. I'm gonna decapitate you with this pickaxe. I'm gonna beat your legs off. You're gonna die a horrible death. Fuck off and die. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. He is actually somewhat intimidated, so he'll let me see if he'll. Okay. You can now attack where he will get -2 for this round, -2 on his AC. Because he's actually intimidated.
Mm-hmm.
But this round only, so.
Mm-hmm. That's
okay, go.
Yeah, now I'm gonna beat him. Gonna beat his booty. Gonna attack things. Hopefully it's enough. Oh yeah. 22 altogether.
Okay, you definitely hit him. Even if you wouldn't have the -2.
11 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 11. That's 44. Okay. Okay, you hit him, and yep. Then the next person will be Hawk.
She's going to aim carefully the crossbow to try and avoid hitting anyone between her.
You could actually squeeze through Scipio and on the side if you would. It would be a move, and since you have your crossbow already loaded.
Alright.
Just,
Yeah.
Because so I might, in a critical miss, there's a good chance you would hit one of them.
Yeah. She's going to slip into the room and shoot him in the face.
Now you have a clear shot, yeah.
Yeah.
Shooting them in the face.
He's just saying, I'll eat you. Urgh. He doesn't seem very smart, but he can say some of the choice words.
Mm-hmm.
26 altogether.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you hit him. Yeah, you hit him. You hit him. You hit him really well, actually. Yeah. Yeah, 7. Okay. He like roars in pain, like and yep. Okay, next person is Scipio.
Yes. He's going to step. And he's going to defensively cast Inflict Light Wounds.
Okay.
The first roll for that is concentration. Difficulty 11.
Okay.
He gets +4 for this because of his feat combat casting.
Okay. Then roll the damage. 15.
That's a success.
Describe
that's
the
19.
Oh, 19.
Ooh. Because +4 for the skill itself, +4 for combat casting.
Okay, that's a 19.
We'll see how much damage I do before I describe it.
Okay, wait.
That's 9 damage all up. Scipio lays his hand on the beast, and as his hand touches it, bite and scratch marks appear along the length of its body, as if it had been attacked by a creature just like itself. And it begins to leak blood from those wounds, as though they had existed for some time.
Right. Okay. And then the next round. Okay, the creature goes into a full attack mode. and strikes with its 2 tentacles and a bite. The first tentacle hits, and the second tentacle misses. It's 23, right?
Yeah.
And the bite hits with 23. Okay, so let me see here. That's a tentacle for 5 damage, and the bite for 5, so another 10 damage. Okay, you're down to 27. It's bitten into your leg and struck into your torso.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Alright, well, I'm going to do a full attack then.
Okay, well, and you cannot move and do no other action.
Yep. I'm just going to be sitting there anyways.
Alright.
Yeah, taste that. There's my first attack.
Okay.
There's the second.
Let me see. Okay. You feel that you should have hit, but your attack passes through the creature as it's made out of air.
Okay.
And you're really confused. Not too bad that you have to, you just,
Mm.
Okay, Kisara, it's your turn.
Going to load the crossbow and fire another round into it.
Okay. 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 You shoot, you aim, you aim really well, as you have done 100 beasts before, and humans and whatever. You shoot. You see the bolt flying through the air, and you know that it will hit the beast. Suddenly, it passes right through it, like out of air. The beast laughs at you. Shoot better. Okay. Okay, so next person is Scipio.
I am going to swing at it with my mace.
Okay, roll.
Remember where my attack bonus is listed?
Well, you should have your everything set. Your basic attack. Wait, let me see here. Your basic attack bonus is 3, right? And you get a +1 with your mace, so that's 4 in total. Am I right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have set that.
I've just lost track of where it is on my sheet. That's all.
Oh, just go to your actions down. It's way down. You have only one weapon. You click down. There you should see. Oh, there we go.
Natural 1.
Ooh, I have to roll a critical fumble. I'm very sorry.
Don't apologize. Just make it off.
We'll see. 49. That's not too bad. Very clumsy. Fall and drop primary weapon. Roll dex check. Okay, you basically fall, so you're flat-footed. You drop your primary weapon. Or you gotta roll a dex check. The DC is 12, so you gotta roll at least a 12 or higher, or be stunned for a round. Okay, 9. Okay, you're stunned. You fall flat on your head, flat on your ass, and you're just, knocked out. And, yeah, well, you don't, You don't take any damage. I'll be nice. But you are stunned, and you were right in front of the monster, and you don't have your weapon in your hand. So that's bad enough. Okay. The next round is the creature again. This time it looks at the easier prey and attacks Scipio. Okay. It strikes with one of its tentacles. And what's your AC? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It just got a 14. Just. Wait, and I have to actually... Yeah, no, your dex doesn't count in, so... And also probably it's lower because you are a flat-footed. Let me see, what's your flat-footed AC?
My flat-footed should be the same because I don't have a dex bonus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. AC touch 9. Yeah, 14. No, then we're golden here. We're golden. Although you're not too golden, so...
If it just rolled 14, I should be fine because the defender wins dice.
Okay, it does 6 damage to you. So you are down to, what is it? Yeah, 34. And now it's his attention focused on you. Jake Hammerfall.
Full attack.
Go ahead.
Okay, 19. And the second one, 11. Okay.
Okay. Okay. You swing and you hit with the first one. You miss with the second one. And this time when you swing, it reaches flesh.
Ooh.
It's like it's a weird feeling, but you felt like before when you thought that you hit on the right spot, it's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
Does not feel right to you. But this time you know that it resists and the creature screams and blood comes out. You know that you hit it. At least that's what you see.
Yeah, I do 9 damage.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay. Okay, it's Hawk's turn.
Hawk is going to reach into one of her belt pouches.
Okay.
And load the crossbow with one of her special bolts.
Okay, since it's a light crossbow, you should be able to load and shoot in one round.
It is a screaming bolt.
Okay.
All enemies of the wielder within 20 feet of the path of the bolt need to succeed on a DC 14 will save to avoid becoming shaken.
Is that only the enemies or also the friends? Anybody?
Only the enemies.
Okay, fair enough.
So, let's see how this goes.
You know, I could be a dick and say that, you know, how do you know who's your enemy? But, yeah.
They're the things that aren't attacking me.
Yep. Well said, well said.
Ooh, 10.
You miss. The screaming bolt has only effect once it hits an enemy, right?
It says within the path of the arrow.
Okay. Well, then you don't. It doesn't do damage, but then it has to roll. Okay, what does it have to roll?
DC 14 will.
DC 14. Okay. Yeah, the scream comes, but he's like he pays a little attention to it, but he just shakes it off. Like he's yeah, and he's like whatever. Okay. Scipio's turn. Oh wait, you were stunned for 1 round, right?
Still stunned.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now he will do a full attack on Scipio.
Oh.
That's 14. Ooh, and he hits all 3 times. That's not good. It's 1 tentacle, 2 tentacle. This is becoming like a Japanese hentai.
There will be retribution to this.
12. And so that's 21 damage. He basically mauls, and then just the tentacles impale your body and shit. So you are down to, it was 21, so you had 34. Now you have 23, right? So since you don't have to roll for fortitude, since you are already unconscious, so at least you got that.
Aces. Things are going my way. Wait, hold on, what?
Great job, man. You don't have to roll for fortitude. Isn't that great?
That is fortunate, because my fortitude is pretty shit.
Yep. So he just wants to eat you. Okay.
Nom.
Jake's turn.
Alright. I shall avenge you.
He's not dead yet.
Nope, not gonna do it that time. There we go. Natural crit.
Okay.
If I miss it from that cloud, that mist, I'm gonna be so pissed.
No, you hit.
Alright, that son of a bitch is gonna die. 7 times 4, so 28 damage.
Okay. I always like to do it exact, so... Okay, he had 9 left. To 28, so he's at minus 19. So he's literally... So you gotta describe this finishing blow.
Alright, so yeah, the first swing, is almost like a sounding mark, I'm like a little like a tap to know where I need to strike hard, and then the second one I dig deep right into his forehead, and when I pull back, it rips it right out of its socket, in terms of like right in its body.
Right, and then you kind of realize as you pull it out is like that the corpse was actually slightly on the side. There was some kind of weird illusion going on, and that's why sometimes you couldn't hit it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I like it.
So, I actually fucked up on this on the first hits, so, but whatever. This was a healthy challenge. Oh, you're on stun. Yeah, you're.
Scipio dizzily makes it to his feet. He's not sure whether the dizziness is from the head wound or the severe bleeding. But what he does know is that he should probably heal himself. So he does. I'm going to cast Cure Moderate Wounds.
Okay.
Six plus 5.
666. Are you sure are you who your god is?
My healing is beastly, damn it.
So okay, that's 12, 18, right? Plus 5, so 23. Yeah. So you're at full hit points again.
Fantastic. The wounds seal themselves with a sizzling sound again. He for a moment. Bit of sweat coming down from his face. But,
I love how Heather's character, she's actually playing a good rogue, in a sense, because she's in the back. Actually, Andre was playing a good rogue, too, I must say.
he kind of blinks. Kind of blinks off, grabs his mace again.
You never got hurt yet, so you're just standing in the back doing, because basically you have Alex and Cade soaking up most of the damage, so.
Hawk is going to wince again, hearing the hissing noise of from the wounds closing.
Does something make you uncomfortable, Dill?
That's the second time. Third time.
Yes. Yes, it is.
What the hell kind of... I'm assuming cleric, are you?
What kind of question is that? He says, holding up his holy symbol of St. Cupid.
Ah. Never mind, then.
Yeah. Great conversation, guys. We're gonna... we should... I don't know. Do you want to head back or do you want to keep going forward?
I am somewhat tired, but I think we can make it a little bit further.
Is there anything noteworthy in the room?
Well, there's a lot of corpses. You want to do a search check?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's more stuff in here, mostly like corpses, like bones, the food of the creature. So.
Question.
Yeah.
Are you actually rifling through the corpse's belongings, Walk?
Not at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. You just want to look around, then that would be a spot check.
Okay.
Just go on your main, and it's on the lower right corner. You could see in one corner 3 vials of some sort.
I'll move to the corner and inspect the vials.
Okay, they have kind of a greenish bluish color. They're very old. There's dust on them, and there's the fluid in them is kind of a green, like a turquoise color.
Okay.
Got like wax seals on it.
Is this something I would recognize?
Let me see with your skill.
With my craft alchemy skill?
Yeah, roll. Just roll. You should. I know you put in quite some points into it. Yeah, those are very potent healing potions.
She's going to take them and put them in one of her pouches.
Okay. How are you doing that?
She's just going to pick them up carefully, one at a time, put them in her pouch, and close it back up.
Okay, both of you, Alex, and you see that since you didn't say that you're using, you're doing it hiddenly, because then I would have let you roll a hide check. But she's picking up the potions, so. Am I correct, Heather?
Yes, you are correct.
Okay, so you're visibly picking it up, right?
I'm not phased.
He doesn't really care.
Okay.
We got monsters to stomp. Yeah.
He's as you're searching the room, he's kind of looking over the bodies of the dead, saying a few words over each of them.
Right, that's your god appreciates that. You notice that the weapons, if there were any of most of the items, are either so aged that they, you know, rusted and are destroyed, or so, they have been here for a long time. So some of them are here not as much, but some of them have been here for a long time. That's all you can say. So you put some souls to rest, possibly. At least that's what you feel.
If there's time, while Hawk is still searching, he will take out a bit of parchment and kind of try to take notes on what he just killed.
Right.
Just, you know, a brief sketch and a brief description, and fold it up and put it away in his pack.
Wait, let me see here with the thing.
Now, do you
want to like roll for something to maybe figure out what it is?
Sure.
Okay, why not?
All I've got is history, planes, and religion, though.
History would work. Planes. You decide which one you want to use, and I'll tell you what information you get. That makes it more interesting.
Let's go with planes.
Okay.
And I got a natural one.
You have no clue. You have no clue whatsoever. But you do sketch it down. You don't have to roll for that.
Yeah, he's gonna consult his archives later.
Right. You're drawing a total blank. Okay, so what do you guys do now?
Yeah.
Totes, bro?
Hawk will make another pass around the room to see if there's anything obvious she missed.
Okay, roll another search check. No, you don't see anything else of value. Everything is either rusty beyond usefulness, or it's just like useless junk. The only useful things you could find were the 3 potions. Obviously, you're guessing that adventure must have been like a mage or something, a cleric or whatever.
Oh, I don't see anything else useful in here. Shall we move on?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's cool with the effect you have. It's like you are, you know, like an echo.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you see the corridor continues to the north.
Okay. Forever north.
And surprise! Yet another door.
Oh, surprise. I'm gonna beat that thing down.
Okay, that will be an attack roll.
Yeah, because we don't negotiate with doors. That's why.
Right. Critical hit. And you know what? You know what that means? I have to consult the fumble table.
Scipio prepares a cure light wounds in advance.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I rolled a 97.
Okay.
He's coming out dismembered.
Okay. This is genius. This works perfectly. Okay, okay.
Pick his nose.
Alright, okay, this is it. It literally means big liability. Okay, this is what happens. Jake is like storming forward. Fucking door, I'm gonna destroy it. He swings his pick, right? But he swings it so hard and he doesn't aim correctly. And it just misses the door, and he swings. He has so much momentum that he swings around and hits you, Scipio, since you just happens to be behind him. And it says literally here, hit friend, critical hit. So you do a critical hit on Scipio.
All right. Well, I'm gonna roll for damage. Let's see what happens. Oh, I'm so sorry. You can take 40 damage.
You basically kill him.
I'm on 0 HP.
Well, you like, okay. I love this critical hit table. It's genius. Okay, you are at 0 health. I think do you have to roll to stay conscious?
If I'm not mistaken, you are incapacitated. If you move, you take damage.
Yeah. You're not. You're dying. You're not dead. You only die instantly if you get more. If you're lower than -10. Every round you will roll to stay roll fortitude to stay conscious.
19.
Okay. So luck, since you rolled pretty much a crit hit, you won't lose any more damage. But you are like, you cannot move. You're barely awake. Your head is just bleeding. You're just seeing barely awake.
Can I get a DC for a will save to not cast at the final?
That's actually a good idea. Roll a will save because you're really angry now.
A total of 16. Am I going to cast at the final?
No, you're holding back because you fear the wrath of your god more than your anger to him. It is barely, but still.
Speaking of my god, he's going to start desperately offering prayers to not die. I don't know if I'm still able to cast, but I'm going to try anyway.
What do you want to cast?
Cure moderate wounds.
Roll. Well, anyway, Hawk, yes?
If his wounds don't heal, considering the fact he's lying on the ground, not moving and bleeding profusely, she's going to pull out one of those healing potions and make him drink it.
Okay. It's okay. So this gives you
8 plus 5.
8 plus
13
5.
HP.
So you're back at 13. So you can stand up now. But imagine the freaking pain. Okay, just explain what you feel.
Okay. The place where his skull fractured glows brightly as the bones knit themselves back together, and the wounds just close up with a singeing sound. Part of what was his hair is now gone in a burnt patch. You can smell the burnt hair there.
Oh. Hawk's gonna take a few steps back and cover her nose and mouth.
For the first time, you actually get an utterance out of him as he's healing himself. Be more careful next time.
She'll push her way past the pair of them.
Okay.
To the door and say, "Here, let me do this."
I'm gonna cast another Cure Light Wounds while she's doing that.
I'm going to try and pick the lock.
Okay. This one actually, as you check it, it actually is locked. So, roll for open lock.
Okay. 21.
Okay, you successfully pick the lock. The door opens, and this is what you see in a second. So.
You see 20 crossbows, aimed directly at your chest. I love it.
So since we have still Scipio's sun rod, this is how much you can see from the room. You can see 5-foot sides, kind of like on the side. You can see kind of in the middle. There's like a hole, like a hole with spikes in it. On the side there is like a ledge, a thin 5-foot ledge. And you cannot see the rest of the room. You would have to go in to see the rest with the sun rod.
She's going to look at Scipio and say, "Pass me the sun rod."
He'll pass it along.
Okay.
She'll take it and move into the room.
Okay. Okay. Now you can see the full room. Basically, you have the 5-foot ledge on the side, and in the middle you have a square kind of hole. It goes down about a meter down, like a yard down, and you have deadly spikes there. Okay.
Sorry, by the way. My bad.
I just smashed your brains in. In the real world, Scipio would have permanent brain damage if he would have survived that shit. He would be lucky that he could still talk and walk. But yeah, D&D, healing. Great job.
He looks at you. He looks at you. And as he talks, and as he goes to say something, all you get is...
Scipio is really tempted to break his vows, but then again, he knows how his god is. But yeah.
Does it look like there's anything on the other side of the room?
Oh wait.
Grappling hook could latch onto.
Well, on the other side there's a door, but it's a straight room with flat walls. There's nothing really you could latch onto. Like, as you can see, there's the 5-foot ledge. You can see it, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you do realize how it is. Okay.
She's just perhaps wisely not trusting those passageways there.
Yeah. She's going to step back out of the room. Okay. There is a giant spike pit in the room. A very small ledge all the way around the room. And a door on the other side of the room. Do you really want to keep going this way?
Move.
She'll move out of the way.
Well, if I know my Japanese game shows, and I do, there'll probably be some
out of character. Out of character.
Trying to punch us along the walls.
Out of character. What is this Japanese game shows you speak of?
Scipio is going to raise a hand, take the other hand to his holy symbol and concentrate, and he's going to cast Shapestone.
Okay. And nothing happens. You feel kind of a resistance, a very strong resistance. Like where you know that this stone should have been shaping, the wall is just resisting.
I was actually trying to move the wall. I was trying to take the floor and extend it over the spikes to create a bridge.
Let me see. It's resisting. It seems to be set in place.
You might say it's set in stone.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you kind of realize that it's if this would be normal stone, you would be already walking over that place.
Something is wrong here.
What you do realize also that that in general,
we should turn back for now.
I fully agree with you.
All right. What I want to know here is how deep is the spike pit?
Give me a second here.
There's good reason for this.
Wait. It's about like what is it? Yeah, two like 6 feet deep.
Okay. Because I think I could sunder the pit.
What's sunder?
That's destroy the spikes. Like you like hit them hard enough where they start chipping away.
Right.
I wouldn't go for it.
What's sundering exactly? Oh, you want to hit them?
That's
okay.
That's when you hit it.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 13.
As you swing at the spikes, you just feel like there's a huge resistance, and it's just your thing ricochets back.
Yeah. Well, I look at the others. I say, I tried.
Okay. We're not going this way yet.
I need rest. I need to patch myself up. We should back away for now.
Alright. So, day 2 of the dungeon, yeah.
So, you just want to leave the dungeon then?
Yeah.
Okay. You can just leave your characters there, I guess.
Okay.
Well, just remember to take Peep with you because
I'll just remove the token. So
ceremony.
Yeah. Scipio will take Peep with him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Delete the token. Okay. Okay. I guess we can just put your characters here in the front. I'll just put your characters back.
Okay.
And then there's our favorite rogue.
I like it.
Okay. Okay, well, do you want to still fuck around in town, or you just want to finish it here?
We can do Peep's funeral.
That's a good idea. Okay.
Yeah. We should do Peep's funeral. After all, we have time to bury his body now.
Right.
Yep.
Yes.
What my question is here is that I don't have a cemetery, but I guess we could just like play it here. We could just stop here. Maybe even bury him in front of the dungeon or some shit like that. Or just pretend you go to the funeral to a graveyard.
Scipio will just ask the brother, what do you want to do with the body?
Well, it's normally in our customs to burn them and send them off to sea.
How far are we from the ocean?
It is many days away. So, what you could do, you could like, well, if you burn him and send him off to sea, technically, you think you could burn him, keep the ashes in an urn, and once you're at the sea, even his brother could keep the urn, and once you guys are at the sea, you can then,
I fear we haven't the time to take him now. Though we could burn him and keep the ashes, or I could preserve the body.
It'd probably be best to burn now, just because smell.
I love how the coughing just happened at the right time. I know it was for other reasons, but still, it's funny. Yeah. Okay, so you guys do that.
Mm-hmm.
Before he burns the body, Scipio will cast Conjure Water into a bowl, and he will pray over the water, blessing it, making it into holy water. And he will take an old cloth and kind of wash the body before he sets it alight.
Right.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. I like that. Nice detail.
Very, very classy.
Nice. Okay, you guys want to do anything else in the town, or?
I would like to perform some more augury.
Okay, let's switch to the. I'm gonna do a little break, and let's switch to the tavern, or even the town.
No.
Okay, you should see the map of Ashlia. Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't know if I can just clear off the. Oh well, it's messy.
All the doodles, yeah. Yeah. Well, what I'm doing is I'm gonna go to like a farm or something like, where there should be a place where there's like a lot of dirt. You know.
There's farms, yeah, on the outskirts, of course.
Okay, so I'm gonna go there.
Let's say
there they take me.
At one you are. I'll just draw it in. You know what? We'll just have your icons here, and you can decide where you want to go.
Yeah,
you're at
go
the end.
To a farm.
There we go. And we'll have. Where is the thing? Well, you know. Okay, I'll just say Andre's character is staying at the end, resting, drinking, eating. Okay, so I'll just. The closest farm you can find is here.
All right. Well, I am going to go over there, and I am going to talk to the farmer, like at least somebody there.
Okay, you see an old guy in his 40s, and he says, "Hey, what can I do for you, sir, warrior, sir?"
Thank you.
Out of character, do you guys join him?
Yeah, I'll follow along.
Heather?
She's AFK.
Yeah.
Okay, she stays at the end.
I was going to say, thank you for taking the time to speak with me. I in need of some assistance here. I need to rent, if you have the ability, 2, maybe 3 carts, and have them be filled with dirt.
I have only 1 cart, sir. I'm not a rich farmer. What do you want with all that dirt?
I need to cover up some what's right? Basically, we dug out some holes there, and we need to pack it with actual soil.
Yeah, you give me 10 gold, and I will rent out. I will get some of the boys. We will rent out. We will get you dirt. I have always enough dirt. Like I can give you a cart of dirt for 10 gold, and including also maybe me and 2 of my sons. They will be shoveling in wherever you need it. Where is it that you need it? Are you doing some farming, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
May I have a word with you a moment, Jake?
Yeah.
He will take him aside. We shouldn't exactly lie to him if his sons are going to help us. We could get them killed.
Well, no, we're going to let them leave as soon as they bring the dirt to the place, and then we're going to take shovels, or at least I will, and fill up the spikes.
All right. Fine.
Wait. I want to give you a clue here from when you hit the spikes. I'm gonna see here if you actually get it. Okay. You think about it over now that you're trying to fill in the thing. You're thinking about it over that when you actually hit the spikes, the resistance seemed to be higher than the spikes themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not 100% sure.
Okay. No, I mean, if I just fill it with dirt, I can step over it. It'll be no problem.
Okay. Okay, the guy says, okay, where do you want to bring the dirt then? We could be in business. We could.
So,
I could bring some of my other friends, like, by the way, my name is Brock, and I have my neighbor, Melon. He could bring some dirt too. He's got 2 carts. So I can talk with him, yeah, we could have that, whatever he needs filling up to, done. What exactly do you need it? Like, have you bought some farmland here? You need some filling up?
Yeah, I maybe if there's like a map or something. I don't know if he has it.
He brings up, wait, I'll bring up the map. Well, okay, let's just say you bring up the map, okay?
Okay, yeah. So basically, what I need it for is I need to take that dirt that you're willing to sell to me, and I need to bring it over there. And then I see it. I point to the haunted castle dungeon thing,
and he sees it.
And I need to fill up a section of that area.
He takes your map, the map you got from the orc. He just looks at it. And then he says, oh, that location. You talking, of course, adventurers. I knew it. I knew you were familiar. There are not many of you guys running around. It's like, you are in Ixmils fortress, aren't you? I'm not going anywhere near there. It's haunted, I tell you.
Well,
and all kinds of dastardly creatures are in there.
So? He'll look the man in the eye. This dart could allow us to deal with the creatures that live in that ruin.
Can you deal with the ghost of Ixmils? I don't think so. No blade, no spell can deal with that.
So, I am a priest of St. Cupid.
I'm sure you and blessed you are, but you should keep away from such a cursed place.
The dealing with the spiritual is what I do.
Yeah, that's great. I don't do that. I'm a farmer.
No, you don't. But if you help us, that area may no longer be haunted, and your town will be safer for it. I give you my word as a priest of St. Cupid that you will come to no harm in assisting us.
Just like those pirates didn't get in no harm. I heard they wanted to go to the just they were talking about going and taking the gold of the fortress, and then the next day their captain was dead and many of their people were dead. That was the ghost, the revenge of the ghost, I tell you. Now get off my land. I don't want your fellows here. If you're truly a priest, you will do what I ask. And he's going back to his house and locking himself in. He doesn't want anything to do with you.
I tried being honest. And that's when I now go and I kick down the door.
Okay.
Scipio, hold on. Scipio will stand between you and the door.
Okay. Wait, you gotta roll a reflex. Are you trying to pull back your leg, Jake?
Well, it depends on how quickly he does it. Like, if he does it to where I wasn't aware at the time.
Well, okay, great job.
Hold on. He'll wait for the first kick because he wouldn't be expecting him to kick down the door. But after that, he'll get in the way.
I have an idea to make it even more interesting. Roll both of you a reflex check, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, let's see. Where's my reflex? There we go.
I got an 8 because
I got 17.
Okay. So if you choose, Jake, to pull back your leg, you can, because your reflex is better. No,
I'm gonna because remember I'm gonna get the first kick in.
Then roll damage.
Alright, I'm going to roll to attack the door.
Normal basic melee damage.
Well, it would be 18 instead of 21.
Sure, okay. But that will still pass his AC. So roll damage.
No, that's to the door.
Yes, just roll damage.
Oh, okay.
Basic melee damage.
Alright, hold on. Alright, so 5 damage.
Okay. As you try to kick down the door, Scipio is trying to stop you, and you kick him in the balls, and he loses 5 hit points.
That ought to be non-lethal. Come on, throw me a bone.
I don't know, dude. You got hit in the junk.
Okay, fair enough. It's a non-lethal, but you gotta roll fortitude to see if you can still stand from the pain. Okay, from all the pain you have experienced, this is like, it's painful, but it's like, you are holding back, but you're like, it hurts a lot. You can still stand and everything.
He grits his teeth. We can't go robbing peasants.
Heather, by the way, have you followed them down since then?
No, she's actually going to go to,
You see the map, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm not going to rob them. They just need maybe a spoken word to understand the importance of what we're doing.
We've been asked to leave. We should do so.
She's going to go to the Arcanicum.
Okay. Just move your character to 3.
Okay.
I could just move him to, like her to. Okay. I'm just gonna go a little bit back to Alex and so as you are arguing, you can see one guard just passing lazily through, and he's looking at you guys and like, "Hey, everything all right there?" Okay, and this is where we're gonna stop. Okay, now back to Heather. So you see Colomar's Arcanicum, which is the local, one of the local magic shops. It looks looks pretty good, pretty well stocked. A little bit, chaotic, but it's kind of normal. What do you do?
She's going to take a look around the shop and find the owner.
Okay, she finds Colomar. And says, "Yeah, welcome. How can I help you?"
I'm looking for a very specific potion.
Specific potion? What kind of potion are you, what are we talking here about?
I'm looking for a potion of levitate.
I must ask my superior. You see, I'm only his apprentice, and I handle the shop on the day. I will ask him. He walks up to the stairs and it just shouts up, "Master, they're looking for a potion of levitate." And the guy seems like a younger guy in like a wizard's outfit and stuff. He's about in his mid-20s. Then a guy comes down. He looks like Uncle Fester. He's got a white, bald head and kind of a big, weird, cheesy grin. And he's got like a weird, simple robe on. And he's got and he comes down and he just looks at you grinning. "Well, you're looking for a potion of levitate. What kind of fun are you up to?"
I am trying to cross a pit.
A pit, huh? Yes, that would be quite useful for crossing pits, now wouldn't it?
Yes, it would, and it would be very helpful if I had a potion of levitate. You see...
Yes?
I injured my arm several years ago, and I just can't climb like I used to.
Okay. I see. You don't happen to be one of those adventurers, aren't you? Trying to unlock Ixmils treasures, aren't you?
Well, yes, I would be.
Interesting. Well, the Mage Guild might have a vested interest, but they haven't focused your attention. You see, they believe the dungeon will chew you out and spit you out. Now, I have a different opinion and everything, and being prepared is all I can see. Let me see here. And he looks through his stuff, like through some of the potions and everything, and he unlocks a safe, and here we go. It's an oil of levitation. You got to rub it into your body, and then it will allow you to levitate for a certain amount of time. I'll be generous. I will sell it to you for, let me see, 600 gold.
She'll reach into her pouch, pull out 600.
Okay, how much do you have? You should have 600. You should have more, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. That means you have 188 left.
Yep. And she'll just
What? No
bartering
bartering?
on the counter.
Oh, that's fine. I'm always used to people bartering, but that's fine. And he takes the gold and he gives it to the assistant. Put that where it belongs. Put that where it belongs. Here you go, the potion. Well then. Yes. I will, yes, I hope you will enjoy that potion. Anything else I can help you with?
Not at the moment, but I'm certain I'll be back.
Well then, come back anytime to Coldemar's Arcanicum.
I shall, thank you. Do have a good evening, sir.
Yeah, of course. For you too. You have a good evening too. And then he goes back. Anyway, okay, let's go back fast to the other two. Okay, so the guards is looking at you, and they're like, is everything okay there?
Yeah, we would just leave him.
Very good. I wouldn't want any kind of, trouble here.
Yeah.
He nods. He starts trying to drag Jake by any piece of clothing he can grab away from the...
Right.
Oh, I do it quite easily. There's no resistance. It's like, yeah, I kicked him the balls already, so this is kind of like,
Okay.
This has already gone south for me.
Oh. Yeah, but...
Okay. Wait, I gotta add the potion of levitate, right? So,
Yeah.
where do you guys go now to?
to the inn for me.
Right.
Yeah. I apologize. Yeah. We should probably have like a 10-foot gap between us. For some reason, I've been hitting you way too often today by accident.
He nods in agreement, quite emphatic.
All right. So my last thing is I am going to go to. I'm gonna go see about buying some pillows. Yeah.
Pillows? Okay.
Yeah. Is the market open?
The market happens to be still open. Wait, I gotta add market to the place, but I gotta first add the potion to her because I accidentally gave an invisibility potion.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! I mean, that's nice, but
It was whatever. I removed it already.
not quite what I was looking for.
Okay.
Well, that's what
Told you it
did.
was snake
That's
oil.
what I said, yeah.
Told you it was snake oil. I warned you.
Okay, so I don't even know what 10 is here, but I'll say just here 11. The beautiful writing of the pen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where's the double ones? Yeah.
So, okay. Here you are at the market.
Yeah. All right. I want to see if people have pillows.
Okay, you find a merchant who sells cloth and all kinds of items, clothing and all kinds of cloth items, basically, covers and including pillows.
Yeah.
And he seems to be from the southern areas. And welcome to Saladim's cloth palace. How can I help you?
Yes. You can help me by letting me know how many pillows you have.
Pillows? A mighty adventure. Why do you need pillows? Don't you sleep on the floor every day and find that a good way to sleep?
You know what? You're right. I should probably just buy a bunch of potatoes. I just need a filler of some sort.
Potatoes? Well, that's at the food place, so probably should go there.
Where is there?
Well, wherever there might take you. I mean, there's the food sections. He shows it to you at the market, and.
All right, thanks.
Okay, Heather, what do you do now? I'm guessing you went outside of the shop, or you're still there?
No, she's going to go back to the inn.
Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing. So now let's go back to Alex, and then we can switch to the inn and finish there. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get some filler. That's all I want.
Okay. You are at a farmer who sells potatoes, and it says, "I'm Farmer Joe. I sell potatoes. Nothing but potatoes. The best potatoes in the land."
Hello, Joe.
You want fried potatoes? You want potato mash? You want potatoes? You want solid potatoes? I got them all. Here they go for every occasion.
I am looking for some heirloom potatoes, some solid potatoes.
Well, what do you want to cook with those?
Well, I just need plain old potatoes, no oils, no nothing, because I am going to be having them cooked and prepared en masse for a group of people. It's going to be a fancy dinner.
Okay, you got to roll for your lie check. Because serious business, serious role playing action. Okay. Do you have like some kind of lying or diplomacy or?
Yeah, it's always. Well, I mean, it could be bluff if you have to do that.
Do you have bluff at all?
Yeah.
Okay, then roll bluff. Okay, 16. Yeah. Okay. Well, how much do you need?
All right. Now I have to make a mental note in character. How much volume of potatoes do I need to fill that pit?
Well, you have
for intelligence.
Okay, you'll know if how well you succeed.
Okay.
Okay, you know exactly how many potatoes down to the number.
All right.
You know this potato, the volume expert.
All right, that's my new nickname, potato expert. But yes, so I say roughly that number, as in like a little bit, so that way I don't seem so suspicious.
He's like, that's a hell of a lot of potatoes. That's at least 5 carts, at least, filled to the brim. Filled to the brim.
Potato festival. That's why.
Yeah, potato festival. We done a good potato festival in the last 20 years. It was a good idea. Huh?
It's a good idea.
Well, when are you keeping it? Well, I got to check the calendar here for the festivals. This is the right day. Because I do have a calendar.
I'm starting a new tradition for this year. So.
Well, Grow Fest is gonna be after Cold Even ends. Grow Fest, Potato Festival. What was that? It used to be, but I don't know. There used to be more Potato Festival just before at the Brew Fest, because then we have also a Beer Festival.
Potatoes and brew go really well together.
Well, but that's like months away, many months away. I mean, jeez. But anyway, sure. As long as you pay, I don't care what you do with them. Technically, how much do you? So that many potatoes will cost you. I'd say about 300 gold. Since this high quality stock.
Seems. Well, based on the exact number, that would be.
That's 5 carts full of potatoes.
Yeah, I know but it's not a lot actually.
That's a reasonable price, I think.
I know, but it's out of my price range. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Is there anything that I can do for you that would help reduce the cost or persuade you something else?
I don't know what you could do. I mean, you look like the adventurous sort. Other than money, I mean, I have a cousin in one of the other villages. He asked me to, but that's been like a month ago. He said he's been attacked by some orc raiders. You know, I could turn down the price if you help him. I could turn it down to 200. But if you do that, but the thing is that. It's I cannot sell it to you cheaper. I'm already selling it. You know, this is the price that I usually ask.
Well, to be fair, all merchants say that's usually the cheapest price, but I understand your position. The reason why I say this is because since I want to start this festival, I only have enough currency right now to get a small portion while I wait for investment.
So you don't have the money. You're wasting my time. You're wasting my time. Fancy armor, fancy weaponry here, trotting around like some rich folk. I've seen royals with less fancy armor. And then you say you don't have the money to buy some potatoes. Promising potato festival and everything. Get out of here. Come back when you got the money. Okay. What do you do now? Anyway, let's go back to the other two. What do you guys do?
Scipio is sitting down and casting healing spells on himself.
You get cast some ice onto your phone, some ice spell.
He presumably does the healing while Hawk is watching.
Yeah, she'll sit down at the table and she'll just put the potion on the table.
Very good.
What do you got, Bess?
A potion of levitate.
Yes, sir. Hold on a minute. He begins chanting again, and the hissing sound echoes again as some of the smaller cuts on his head heal up.
She winces a bit at that.
With a 10 HP.
Right.
Why does this frighten you so much?
It's the sound. Burning flesh. Unpleasant memories.
I see. Well, I suppose it's not my place to pry, but have you sought retribution for the individuals that gave you such unpleasant memories?
I have, yes.
And have you succeeded?
Not entirely.
Do you see the in map, by the way, just out of character?
Yes.
Okay, good. By the way,
That's
just quick, is he returning to the inn, or is he still gonna fuck around the city?
I'm gonna return to the end.
Okay.
Usually it's only a copper piece per potato, but this guy is trying to pretend that his potato's hot shit.
He said it's the best potato in the land.
Yeah.
Next game you can try with the other potato merchants, maybe the ones where it's not as A-rate quality potatoes. You know, maybe you get some worms in it or some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He heals some more of his wounds and then just looks at Hawk. Well, as a priest of Saint Hubert, it is my responsibility to help those who have been wronged seek retribution. Once we're done here, if you tell me the rest of your tale, perhaps it will be my responsibility to help you.
Thank you for the offer.
By the way, Jake, you can return now, to the inn. Your icon is already there. If you want to.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go and sit down next to the other chair.
Scipio is watching you carefully.
The halfling who has been there for quite some time decides, common folk, and then he changes his seat.
So yeah, you would think potatoes would be easy to come by in this town, but
why are we buying potatoes?
Filler.
Filler?
He holds his head up. He holds his head for a minute. Am I having a stroke?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Why are we using potatoes as filler?
Because you could fill all the spikes. You could put potatoes or dirt over it and then walk over. I do this all the time over in.
That's
it's
not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Although I'm concerned that's not our biggest problem here.
What does concern you?
I couldn't shave the stone. Usually I can. Usually I can reshape rooms at will. But something was stopping me.
Something?
I don't know what it was. I can't tell. I only know that there was some form of resistance.
Well,
there is some local legends and stories, some information you could maybe get out of those about the dungeon. The orc says just in the passing.
Hey, come here a minute.
Okay.
What can you tell me?
All I heard is some stories that when Ixmils was insane, he spent a huge chunk of his fortune just building that. And what he did some test runs, so to speak.
Okay.
He actually hired some really desperate adventurers and other folk, and some really skilled, or forced them, and other skilled rogues who could break in, and magic users. And one of the first things they did was this stone shaping spell, was it, you say? Yeah. And to get through the dungeon without any harm. So what he did, he looked everywhere for one of in his old clan, a old stone geomancer or something like that, who has made some kind of a spell or something. Some say he actually gave the stone a soul. Some say he just made a really powerful spell that apparently can be broken. Some say it can't be. That's all I know. But
Yes,
that's
sir.
some old stories, really. Apparently there was some truth to it.
I have a follow-up question.
Yeah.
Is it possible to speak with the Mages Guild by appointment?
Yeah, you could talk with a representative, but it's probably gonna be a lower representative usually. And usually they're gonna, well, they might tell you, they might let you talk to a higher representative or let you into their library to read some of the books, but it's gonna cost you. And usually, as far as I know, the more valuable the book or the information is, the more likely they will want you to join.
Hi, sir. Hi.
If you want to talk with a Mage Guild representative, you can just ask one of the guards. Really.
I'll try tomorrow.
Sounds good to me. Anything to drink again? Or are you fine?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Out of curiosity, sir,
Yes.
did anyone ever try using levitate to get through the dungeon?
Through the entire dungeon? What? They could fly over the mountain. How do you mean? Oh, against like traps and stuff?
Yes.
Well, I don't know that. There was all kinds of folk when they did the testings, but soon the testings were done, and then none of the adventurers came out. Then the whole mountain kind of broke in, and we lost the entrance, and most people kind of forgot about it. And then now, a couple of hundred years later, we find it again. So I don't know that. You would probably have to ask. You look in the library somewhere, or ask somebody in the Mages Guild. They have a vested interest in this place for some reason.
I see. Thank you very much.
Of course. Anything to drink?
No, thank you.
Okay. You, sir? Looks at Jake.
Give me Rabba.
Rabba. That's some good stuff. Yeah, I'll bring it right away. I send Maddie to you. Okay. He's pouring you Rabba.
Rabba.
That's not a drink. Okay, you guys want to finish it here? I think this is like Wait. Okay.
I have one last thing to say.
Okay.
Scipio's face lights up a minute. I have an idea. But only one of us can get across.
Go on.
I can conjure water. And I can also make someone able to walk on water. We could fill this pipe up with water, and one of us cross to the other side. In fact, if I enchant someone with the ability to walk on water, we could have them check the passages on the side. If they collapse, they'll fall harmlessly onto water that they can walk on.
That's not a bad idea.
I especially like the part where you fill the pit.
I also have...
Do you have 5 guards full of potatoes?
No, like I said, I like how you filled the pit with water. It's good stuff.
I also have the potion of levitation, so 2 of us could get across, possibly.
We should perhaps see about the potatoes first. That'll get all of us across safely.
Too expensive.
How much?
But maybe your water thing.
How much
That's
they
like
asking for?
300 gold. It's ridiculous.
For potatoes?
Potatoes.
He said they're high quality potatoes. I looked him straight in the face. I was like, he's full of shit, but...
Tomorrow morning, I will go and I will look for cheaper potatoes.
He's the kingpin of potatoes, I heard, so...
you just see Scipio face palming and shaking his head as if to say, "I never expected I would say that."
Andre's character joins you after he's been chatting away with some of the folk. I think this is a good place to end with the kingpin of potatoes.
The kingpin of potatoes.
Okay, guys, great job. This was the second with the Dungeon of the Mad Dwarf, and yeah, we'll end it here. Great job.